YouTube, what's the vibes, y'all? Welcome to Off the Dribble. I'm Rockiano. If you seen my channel before, then you already know the vibes. I like to get straight to it. Today I want to talk about some comments that LeBron and Shaq have made about the different eras. Let's get to it, y'all.
I think LeBron's longevity is a byproduct of the change in the physicality of the game, too.
Definitely. Okay. Less physical. Even before, like the 80s going to 90s, it was probably more physical then, but people get mad. It's just a product of what I see. I've seen what greatness is. Been there, played with them. I don't see that all the time over here. So you want me to give these motherfuckers the same props I'm giving them? That shit will never happen. So you can call it hate if you want. Even with the word hate, like these kids that like to throw that at the product, because the product is shit. Fuck, show me greatness. I want to see motherfuckers be great. And I'm going to always stay on them and motivate them to be great. They can call it hate I want, but I ain't sucking these out just because they're making $400 million.
A lot of those guys that played the game or did not play the game, it was just they played the game while they were talented. I don't think they ever thought the game. I don't think they were ever smart. I just think they were bigger and stronger and maybe faster at the time, and they dominated. And when it was over, it was over. They don't. That's why I'm able to still play at fucking 40 years old.
Well, that's what everybody talks about.
Yeah, my mind is just like I can play the game because I can outthink the guys out there. And as my athlete.
Now, when you say shit like that the older generation didn't have any basketball IQ, is that not hate? I think the NBA is the only sport where the older and younger generation constantly shit on each other. I feel like before social media, there was a respect boundary between the two. And nobody ever disrespected the legends because everybody understood they paved the way for the game to evolve into what we see today. They inspired the younger generation. So how could they have been trash? I feel like the debate era is starting to get old, just like the Jordan-LeBron GOAT debate as well. You should be entitled to your opinion of what you like to see in the game. The game is definitely less physical today, but LeBron was drafted in 2003. It was definitely way more physical back in that time than right now. So I feel like his longevity is due to load management. He's only played 82 games one time in his 22-year career. It also could be because of Balco. Still hasn't been proven, but when he retires, we'll see if there's any truth to that. But it is amazing to see somebody at 40 years old. He's barely slowed down. He's still playing a lot of minutes for somebody that has been to the finals 10 times. I've never seen nobody not slow down. But then again, he hasn't had any major injuries that has put him out for a whole season, like a Kobe or a Kevin Durant. I think those things could factor into why he's still playing at the high level that he is. But physicality is also a part of it. Some people love to say, 90s defense was just all hard fouls and wrestling moves, and that's bullshit. Go watch the games. So we're going to say all the steals and blocks that they were getting was just them fouling the person and they turned the ball over? There was no skill involved in defense back then? They used certain tactics. They might grab your shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, every player has a certain advantage over other players. Some players are quicker than others. That's why I feel like hand checking should come back. What do you want somebody to do if they're quicker than you? I don't feel like you should be fouling the person, but you putting your hand on them to try to slow them down a little bit to help you out should be a part of the game. It's a contact sport. If you don't want nobody to touch you, go play tennis or go play golf. That shit has definitely watered down the game. And this is why some of the older players do feel that they would average a little more, because they would be at the free throw line a lot more frequently. Guys like Iverson was always at the foul line because he wasn't afraid of the contact. That guy is not even, I don't even think he's really 6 foot. He might be like 5'11", 5'10", and he still averaged 26 points for his career. I think he might have had a season or two where he even averaged 30. Like, come on, bro. Why wouldn't he be able to average a little more? Because of you're not allowed to have any physical contact for real. That's definitely a part of the game, being a little softer, whether you guys want to admit it or not. Or you just got to move your feet. Yeah, you got to move your feet. That's the most important thing, is footwork. But if this person is just naturally quicker than you, you're just going to allow him to continuously blow by you because you can't touch him? That shit is whack. That's just my opinion. Do I think there's a lot of other things that I don't like about this game today, but I'm not gonna say it's completely trash either. I'm entertained sometimes, but I also feel like I was more entertained watching the era of Kobe and Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, Jason Kidd and T-Mac, Kobe, Iverson. I think it was definitely must-see TV more back then than it is today. But you know, everybody has their different opinion, and I'm not mad at anybody's opinion. I'm not gonna call them a hater. That's the next thing I wanted to touch on, is this word hate. I feel like a lot of people don't even understand the definition of hate. Just because I don't agree with your logic, I'm a hater. But those same people will disrespect the older era and they won't look at it as hate. Oh, those guys was plumbers. Is that not hate? Again, how was those guys plumbers when they inspired what we watch today? It makes no sense. Is certain things better today than it is back then? Yeah, and there's certain things back then that I feel like are better than what we're watching today. But I'm hating. You know, stupid shit. And it's not even just sports talk. That's just a lot of things, just having conversation in this generation in 2025. Just having a different opinion that doesn't go with what the masses are saying. You're a hater. You hating on that person. It's like if somebody's fat and you say, oh, that person is kind of fat. Or you hating. How is that hate? It's the truth, though. That person is fat. Where's the hate? I don't know, man. A lot of things in this era. Do you agree with LeBron or do you agree with Shaq? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'm Rockiano. I'm out, y'all.